Why do I get less afraid in fights now? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's because I heal really fast and my body is extremely hard. Let me give you an example before I tell you this story. This is a brick. This is how I train my body to be harder. You probably can't do this. You'll probably bruise. I don't bruise. When someone tries to fight me, let's just get to the story. I was walking to Lucky's to buy food, if you know what Lucky's is, after I worked out. There were 4 kids blocking the walkway, tossing a basketball around. I casually, as a joke, because I joke, you know that, said, "Move, children." One was probably 10, the other one was probably 8, and the other one was probably 7. And I said, "Move, children." One of them said, "What? Like, he told us to move out of the walkway? No way." Hold on. The grandpa's coming. So, hold on. He's in the kitchen. Cool, he's in the garage. So when I went into Lucky's to buy food, this was all caught on camera, by the way. These 2 parents walk up to me and be like, "Did you yell at our children?" And his eyes were like bulging. And I'm like, "No, I told your kids to move out of the way." And he's like, "You couldn't have walked around?" I'm like, "I'm sorry for disciplining." So I just said, "You're overreacting a little bit." I told him that. Um, so the wife jumps in and she's like, "Do you normally yell at children?" "Grandpa." And he's gone. How do I know this? It's because I can feel vibrations in the ground, believe it or not. So I'm kind of immune to pain. I'm pretty good at it. I heal really fast, and I can feel vibrations in the ground, so I know if someone's near me. Hooray! I may act crazy, but I'm actually very smart. So I used NLP on these stupid people. And if you don't know what NLP is, I'm not going to tell you. Look it up yourself. I used an NLP technique on these stupid people because I know when someone's stupid. I just know when someone uses stupidity before logic. So these kids lied to their parents and said, "He was being mean to us." They were laughing behind their parents when their parents were yelling at me. And I was just like, I was making a straight face. I was just like not even afraid of them. I was just, "You're overreacting." Because, anyways, the wife jumps in and says, "Do you normally yell at small children?" A typical woman thing to do. Find like a weakness of something, make you look bad. Yes. So, as a smartass, I was like, "No." I just told them to move out of the way. I was going to go and say, it's called disciplining your children. When you're not monitoring them and not watching them, someone is going to tell them to get out of the way. Because when your kids are bouncing a basketball in the walkway where everyone walks, someone's going to tell them to get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, it's logic, and it's called disciplining your children, teaching them wrong from right. But people these days are less and less doing that, and that's why the world is turning to shit. Because it's wrong now in society to discipline your kids. But anyways, my grandpa's back in the house. I heard it. Living room. Kitchen. The kitchen. Living room. Okay, so anyways, while they're threatening me, I use the NLP technique. If you repeat a phrase over and over in a conversation, the person will do that thing. It really works. So, what did I do? Is hallway, hallway, near my door, outside, he's outside. Okay, so back to the NLP technique. If you repeat a phrase enough, like you want to stop, you want to keep watching, you want to keep watching, but you're supposed to implement that you want to keep watching with a conversation, like you want to keep watching, and then people will just keep watching because you're probably still watching. Back in the house. He's back in the house. So what I did to these stupid people is I just kept saying, you're overreacting, let it go. You're overreacting, let it go. And after 4 times, they just left. It worked. I'll admit my heart was racing, because you do get in the fight or flight mode, but this dude was ready to kill me in front of a bunch of people and security cameras. Not a smart choice. Pretty stupid person, I would have to say. And I love kids. Kids make me happy. I have tons of younger cousins, and I seriously care about kids more than adults. These kids were just spoiled little brats. I could completely tell. And their parents, when they were kids, were probably spoiled little brats too. I call them sheep. Sheep people. They follow the herd. They are basic. They get jobs. They follow what their parents do. They're regular, higher upper class people. They don't do anything unique with their lives. They just buy things and survive. The most boring people that I hate. So it's better just to control them and get them to leave you alone. Stupid people are easy to control, and I will never take that back. Ever. You can chop my legs off, throw me in jail, pee on my face, cut my eyes out, cut my mouth off. I will never take that back. Stupid people are the easiest people to manipulate. Smart people are the funnest people to talk to, and the most interesting people to be friends with. Smart people are open-minded people who don't go with the herd. They don't go with everyone else. They think on their own. Me. Smart people are also not afraid of what other people think of them. Me. Maybe you should be smart and less of a sheep. Ever think of that? No, you don't, because you're a sheep. Bye. Have a nice